Hey guys, thought I'd make a new video. I haven't done a Viewsonic G Tablet video in a while, but I was going to show off the new keyboard case for the Viewsonic G Tablet that just started showing up all over the place. It's been out for a couple months now. I've put off buying one, but as you can see, it's got a little stand on it. It's feels like vinyl or plastic, kind of a pleather feel. Looks fairly nice. Got a little magnet strip on the front. It flips down. It's got the keyboard. It's very reminiscent to just a regular laptop keyboard. It plugs in via USB. It's got the cord here. You can see it's got some lights on the front. And as for the case itself, you'll notice it's got these little clips. Mine came with a clip. It was made for that Malta tablet, and so it covered up the USB port, which you need to be able to plug in the keyboard. So I actually just took a razor blade and just notched out my own little notch here to fix it. It was fairly easy to do because you can pry this open, and I just used a 2-part epoxy and just popped it back. It was fixed in within 10 minutes, so it wasn't really a big issue to me. And I also like the clips on the top, so it's got one on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 on the side. So just be careful if you end up getting one of these to make sure that you order one that will work for the Viewsonic G Tablet. It slides in and slides out. Right now I've got it in there pretty snug, so I'm not going to take it off. So let's fire this thing up and see how it works. So unlock, and to use it, all you do is actually just open up the side tab, plug it in, and that's it. So you'll notice that when I hit the cap lock button on, num lock, it works pretty well. So let's see if we can do a quick demo. I've noticed that one thing I do a lot when I'm using is I forget it's not a laptop, so I keep going to use the touchpad, and it never works. Let's say new note, text note, and I'll say, hey, you can see I'm typing. It's the keys are a little small on the right. I've noticed that the enter key, shift key are a little small, but overall it's fairly simple to type with. I'm trying to type with one hand here, so it's a little bit difficult, but overall a pretty neat investment. I think I got this one for 25 bucks or 30 bucks shipped, 25 plus 5 I think. It took about 3 weeks to get here. Pretty neat little device. Works with the Viewsonic G Tablet. So if you're wondering, the only negatives I saw on it were the weight and the girth, I guess, of this thing. You can see it's, I don't have a ruler with me, but it's probably doubles the size of the thickness of the tablet. So that could be a downer, but really it feels like a book. You're just carrying a book. It's not, it's not absurdly huge, and you can see it. I don't have huge hands or anything. It's not too bad. It could actually be a better fit than it is, so that could be a negative. But this little that little stand is kind of nice. A little kickstand is kind of nice, and I haven't really had any problems using it. I usually when I'm using it on my lap, I usually flip the keyboard underneath, and then flip the little kickstand up. It's not as easy to use when it's not on your lap because it's not angled for it. But I've also noticed that because of the angle that it keeps it at, it's kind of like a laptop. Since it's a laptop screen, the viewing angle is pretty pleasant when you use it on a desktop. So your eye level would probably be about right there, and it loads up fine. Also, in case you're wondering about the ROM on this thing, it's the Calkulin ROM for the Viewsonic G Tablet, and it is my new daily ROM, and I absolutely love it. Very, very fast. I was a vegan user before, but this thing is extremely fast, and I think the biggest speed increase for me has been the internet. Overall, it's been stellar. So we can go to like Android Central. I haven't been there today on this thing, so we'll see how fast it loads up. And you can see it's already loaded. Pretty spiffy, pretty fast. Anyways, if you have any questions on that, feel free to ask. I think I was going to run some stuff a while back for some benchmarks and whatnot for someone else, but ended up having problems with my with the video. So in any case, hope you enjoyed this real quick review of the keyboard case for the Viewsonic G Tablet. Cheers.